Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, all series videos. Thank you so much for the likes, the comments, and for subscribing. In this video, I'll be updating you on unfortunate love. Guess what? Suhani exposes Malishka. In this particular video, Suhani exposes Malishka, shocking everyone. You need to watch till the end to find out how it happened. Please subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to click on the notification button to be notified anytime I drop a new video. Please like this video. It will help this video a lot. Let's go. The episode starts with Malishka feeling pain in her lips and sees everyone looking at her. She asks what happened. Neelam asks why your lips are swollen. Malishka looks at herself in the mobile camera and gets shocked. Neelam scolds Suhani and asks what did you add in the coconut milk that Malishka's lips is swollen. Suhani says, I didn't do anything. What is done by Malishka. Rishi asks, what did she do? Malishka gets up and asks, why are you lying? And threatens to get her arrested. Verenda asks Suhani to say. Suhani tells them everything. Rishi says if she had mixed it in the care, then how did it enter the smoothie? Suhani says, I didn't know. She says, maybe she has added it in the coconut milk also. Malishka thinks liquid had fallen when she had hid the bottle behind her back. She thinks house help exposed her. Neelam says, I can't hope that you can do this. Verenda says, if Ma had the care. Rishi says, how can you think like this? Karishma says, if anything bad happened with others. Neelam says, I never thought that you would do this. Daddy says, bad work will get bad results. Rishi asks Malishka, why is she taking revenge from Lakshmi? He says, she always listened to your taunts and says that was not a kiss which he did with Lakshmi. Lakshmi asks him to take Malishka to the hospital as she is in pain. Daddy asks Malishka to see herself and Lakshmi. Malishka says sorry and goes to the hospital with Rishi. Neelam says Rishi has become your slave and Malishka has become conspirator. But she couldn't become cunning and conspirator like you. That's why she did mistake and did wrong with herself. She says, if you had planned this, then your plans would have been successful. Verenda says, just now everyone came to know that Malishka has done this. And then also you are blaming Lakshmi. Karishma says, this has happened as Lakshmi is here. If she was not here, then this wouldn't have happened. Daddy asked them to stop it and says if Malishka was successful and if this thing had happened with Lakshmi, then you would have accused Lakshmi. She says you always want to blame Lakshmi and ask them to stop scolding Lakshmi. Karishma says, Mom, Daddy says matter is over. Doctor tells Rishi that he has given her injection and tells that there is a strong effect of chemical. Malishka asks him to give her more injections. Doctor asks her not to speak. So now comes there and asks Malishka what happened to her. Malishka shows her lips. So now laughs. Malishka asks her to shut up. Rishi tells her everything. So now thinks Rishi is caring for her. It means Malishka has trapped him. Rishi says make her understand not to talk, else her pain will increase. He goes to bring the medicine. So now asks Malishka if she has gone to dig land for Lakshmi or herself and says Lakshmi should have been here. She says, sometimes you act stupid and becomes hopeless. Malishka asks her to be quiet. Karishma says she will call Rishi and inquire about Malishka. Verenda says if Ma have the care. Daddy says Malishka shall take this as learning. She shall not do this, else can be trapped in a big trouble. Verenda says, why Malishka shall do this? Karishma says, because of Lakshmi. She had planned and ruined their Valentine. Verenda blames her for targeting Lakshmi always. He says, if any one of us had ruined the party, then she would have taken revenge from us. Neelam says, Malishka knows the difference and will not harm us. She says, I will not forgive Malishka for this. Karishma tells that whatever happened between Lakshmi and Rishi was wrong. Verenda says Rishi had saved Lakshmi's life. Doctor had said that right treatment is given. Then what is Malishka's problem? Daddy taunts Karishma. Verenda says Lakshmi would have taken revenge from Malishka as she broke their marriage when she saw them in the bedroom. Then what did she do? She moved away from their way. She asked Karishma to make her dear Malishka understand. Doctor tells Rishi that the swelling will go slowly and asks him to call him if the pain doesn't subside. Karishma calls Suhani and asks, why did you open your mouth? She says, if you had told me, then I would have handled everything. Suhani says Malishka had threatened her. Karishma says you should have kept quiet. She scolds her and goes. Suhani thinks Lakshmi is so good. Why Malishka is marrying here? Only Lakshmi deserves to be the Bahu of this house. Lakshmi thinks if Malishka can do this and thinks when the matter is about Rishi, she gets insecure and mad. She says when I told her clearly that she will not come between them, then why she is doing this? He was my husband, but now he loves Malishka and they are going to marry soon. Verenda comes there and asks if you are fine. Lakshmi asks why people think I am wrong and says I don't want anyone to get hurt because of me. She says Bauji used to tell that I shall be happy seeing others' happiness and get sad seeing others sad. Verenda says we all have seen how Malishka is and asks Lakshmi to be careful. Lakshmi says Malishka is scared that I will snatch Rishi from her. But I don't think of this. Doing it is far away. He says, I know you will be sad, but will not snatch someone's happiness. But some of the family members will not understand you and will think you are wrong. Lakshmi says she is here for a few days and says, I will go from here, but not from your heart. Verenda says, I wish I could stop you here forever. He asks her to be careful. Lakshmi hugs him. Bhagya Lakshmi's song plays. He goes. Malishka comes home. Sona laughs and says, your lips are looking funny. Malishka says, I will give you this medicine so that your lips get swollen too. Rishi comes there and gives her medicine. Malishka takes the medicine and thanks him for taking care of her. Rishi says, you shall thank Lakshmi. She stopped everyone from scolding you and asked to get treatment. She says, this is the difference between you and Lakshmi. He says, you thought it was trap of Lakshmi that I kissed her. It was not true, and you tried to take revenge on her. She says you tried to take revenge and did bad with her, but Lakshmi didn't get you punished. She saved you from everyone and then got your treatment done. He says all proofs were against you, but then also Lakshmi didn't do anything and tells that if she wanted to do all this, then she wouldn't have divorced me. He says, you are doubting Lakshmi. That means you are doubting me. And says, I betrayed Lakshmi and not you. Then also, she didn't take revenge. And she is Lakshmi. She is great. He says, you have proved that you can't become Lakshmi. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come back for more updates from your favorite Z Word series.